Ex-EastEnders actress Elaine Lordan has been spotted downing many bottles of wine in the street before midday. The makeup-free British star looked unrecognisable as she necked the white wine in London. She looked unsteady on her feet as she made her way to the local offie. Elaine, 51, looked completely different from her on-screen lens later as she dressed in a large parka jacket and a black bobble hat. It follows years of heartache for the actress, as she was banned from the soap in 2004 after suffering from alcoholism. Elaine was born in Islington, London, in 1966, working as an aerobics instructor for 10 years, before she shot to fame as she played Lynn Hobbs, formerly Slater, in British soap EastEnders from 2000. Playing a huge part in some of the biggest storylines, Elaine quickly made a name for herself and became a key part of TV shows. But it was to be short-lived when she was fired from the soap. Elaine was convicted of drink driving and banned for a year after downing 5 vodkas in July 2001, and was subsequently axed from the soap. A source at the studios said at the time, it was decided to make the changes after she had a few problems with drinking. It has been done to help her rather than to punish her. Elaine's mother Bernadette reportedly told a magazine at the time, "Elaine drinks too much. It is a problem and I wish she would cut down. She will be seeing a professional for help. She was constantly in the public eye and working long hours. Drinking blocks out her stress." But there was some good news for the actress, because as she left the show, she revealed she was 3 months pregnant with her first child. Elaine went on to land small roles in Gimme 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 as Linda LaHughes's Eurovision singing sister Sugar Walls, and other shows, but failed to secure a firm position, as she had in EastEnders. She appeared on I'm a Celebrity in November 2005, but passed out twice during the first day in the jungle, later being removed from the show. It was a difficult year for the star, as her mother died after committing suicide in front of a London train just months before. An inquest jury ruled Bernadette, 62, jumped onto a London Underground track in March 2005, just 1 week after taking a drugs overdose. Just a month after Elaine left the jungle, she married partner Peter Manuel in December, but her happiness was to be short-lived as just 3 days later, her sick 1-year-old son James died having had surgery for a diaphragmatic hernia. Tragic James Garrett Manuel was thought to be getting better at the time, despite being born with a defective diaphragm that stopped his lungs developing properly. Elaine's spokeswoman Kate Whaley said in a statement shortly after, "Elaine, Pete and their family and friends are devastated at their loss and request that they are given time to deal with what is an incredibly sad time." James's condition meant his diaphragm had not fully formed, so part of the muscle separating the abdominal organs from the chest cavity was missing. The misplaced organs put pressure on the lungs, preventing them from developing normally. The youngster spent much of his short life in and out of hospital having a series of operations. It was to much relief from her fans that Elaine then appeared on Soapstar Superstar in 2006, proving she's a star through and through following such a devastating year. But while she fell pregnant again in 2007, the actress sadly miscarried shortly after. And while taking a spell out of the limelight, the star's life took another turn for the worse just a year later, when her 72-year-old father died from a degenerative illness. Incredibly strong, Elaine documented the difficult time in her book Whatever It Takes, a story of family survival that year, but has struggled ever since. We have contacted Elaine's rep for comment.